Hey everybody, and welcome to this TradeUI options trading platform video. I'm going to be covering what I consider the best options trading platform for 2020 and beyond. And the reason I'm going to be covering that is because a lot of people ask, well, I got TradeUI, I can monitor all this stuff, I can monitor all the sweeps, which I have discussed in some of the other videos if you want to check them out. But the short answer is what platform is best to utilize with the TradeUI platform to most benefit for your maximized profits. And the two platforms I use, I'm going to start here with the most intuitive one for charting is the Think or Swim platform. You can do different time frames, you can do different indicators, a whole lot of different things to measure when to enter and when to exit in your given strategy, different times of day and all that I was talking about in the other video. This gives you kind of a nice view of what to expect, when to enter and when to exit. And you can adjust it pretty much how you want, whether it's through a flexible grid or if you want to adjust through multiple different charts and you want to do color coding or you want to do whatever kind of setup that works best for you. This is personally the setup that works best for me when I'm trading on a day-to-day basis. And then, of course, it's TD Ameritrade. If you're not familiar, it's a pretty popular company. It's been around for many, many years. TD Ameritrade is the broker that utilizes the Thinkorswim platform. And then, of course, you have a Tastyworks. Tastyworks is a more recent platform, but it stems from the TD Ameritrade and Thinkorswim platforms. The CEO was with TD Ameritrade and Thinkorswim for over 10 plus years. A pretty basic platform to buy and sell on. It shows you the delta, shows the delta theta, and you can adjust your different setups here to whatever different things you want to follow. I personally like following the delta and the theta, and it has pop percentages and has a pretty clear idea of what the expected move will be and what your max loss is, what your max profit is, even shows you the exact theta loss and all that right here. And all it is a click of a button, and you click at the top there for the strategy, and that's pretty straightforward for the Tastyworks platform. And of course, the fees, to some it might be a little higher, to others it might be a little lower. The fact that they cap it at $10 per leg actually makes it cheaper than some other brokers if you're trading in larger sums, because some might be 50 to 60 cents a contract. Like, I think that's what TD Ameritrade's is currently, which would theoretically make it cheaper to use TD Ameritrade for smaller trades. But if you're doing a larger trade, it caps out at $10 for the Tastyworks platform. So if you buy 11 contracts, you're not going to spend more than that $10. And there's other fees associated, but we're just covering the options aspect here. This gives you a better idea here. 20 puts calls, single leg, $10. 20 verticals of $20, 20 condors of $40. To close a 000, no closing fees on that. Then it does a little comparative to TD Ameritrade and other. You got the 50 lots, verticals. You can see how on TD Ameritrade and others it adds up to more. So relatively the best platform that you can be using for options trading is the Tastyworks platform. I also like that they're pretty easy to access cash accounts, which are much easier to work with in regards to the basics of options trading, and it's recommended for beginner traders to use cash accounts because then they're not getting into any more of the margin risk associated with margin related plays for options. Of course, margin related option plays can be better in their own right, but it's not a good thing to get into as a beginner because you might be taking much more significant risk than you realize when you're entering a play. That's about all I wanted to cover in this video, so thanks for listening in and have a great day.